Hello everyone and welcome back to my Tech vs. Magic series. Today, well, our last episode we did a joint project in the nether and that went pretty well. So today we're going to start on another joint project, this time in the end. Our enderman farm is kind of a pretty important part of this world. I spent a lot of time there. But it is such a long walk, and there's a number of upgrades that I want to do to the actual enderman farm itself. That whole area is still how he left it, with a big cobble just pad. So there's a lot that could be done. I've went ahead and designed the tunnel. This is what it's going to look like. We have a block and a half here to prevent endermen from both spawning and teleporting in here. Then up here, we have water on top to prevent the enderman from teleporting or spawning on top as well. And I have a blueprint in the X direction and in the Z direction. So let me head over to the end and I will meet you there. Oh, I've also been gathering whole bunches of wood just for this, because it's going to take quite a lot and lots and lots and lots of glass. I've spent a couple of days getting ready for this, and there was a Thaumcraft patch recently which added some more cool stuff. I really like Thaumcraft patches. It's like Christmas morning every time. This one added a way to store Vis batteries, basically, and a way to teleport items. It's also pretty useful, and a use for Quicksilver with the item teleportation, which I'm glad I have saved all my Quicksilver. Though for the Vis batteries you do need dull shards, and I don't have very many of those because I've been using them up for wands, since there wasn't a use for them before. And now then, this should be the end tunnel, the end portal, the portal to the end portal. Let's see. Ah, stupid silverfish. Bye. Okay. So we have our end thing. I think it's like 400 blocks out that way. Then, can we see it? Right there, I think it is the exit portal. So this is going to be a lot more complicated than our nether tunnel. For one, we cannot put anything here, because it will be deleted when we enter the area. So from here all the way over to here, and I don't know how far up it goes, but I think quite a ways. Oh, stupid enderman. Oh, be quiet. That didn't help. Okay, right, so we need to go from here to the enderman farm. Then on the way back, we need to go to the end portal. But when we insert back in here, we want the cart waiting for us here. That's going to be a bit complicated to get all that stuff working properly. Of course, the first thing we need to do is build the tunnel. And that should destroy this walkway as it's being built, I hope. So I don't have to do it manually. We also need to have a little area here to be kind of a junction area, so that'll be something we build manually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's a good size, I think. So we need to go up 6. And over 8. Because I think this is how I did the thing. And I need to know which direction this is. So this is a Z one. Okay, so this is where we want the tunnel to start, right? So that means you go here, I hope, and Z direction. That looks correct. I hope it's correct anyway. Then we'll just dump a whole bunch of crap in here. And you'll notice here, this requires a lot of water, so we've got to deal with that as well. I'll probably need these still. And we'll also have to do the path markers along, which means we'll have to break this, so I shouldn't put all that stuff there, but it's a good place to store them for now. Okay, and I want the engines out here as well. So what should we do first? Probably get the water going, because I'm not quite sure how that's going to work. One thing I'm not sure about is if this can pull from an adjacent inventory or not. If it can, that'll make things pretty easy. And I forgot to bring a deployer? I thought I got one. I guess I didn't. Well, I'll have to go back and get one of those. I'm going to lay out the path markers for this stretch while I go do that. And I'll be back. And we're back. So first thing we're going to try, or we'll hope, that this will be able to pull from an adjacent inventory. Because that way we can just dump some buckets in here and pretty much call that done. Just put down a timer. Don't get pushed off the edge. And that should be fine. Okay, now then we need to do the power, which we're pretty much just going to do like we did in the nether. It was running at, it looked like maximum speed there. So let's see. There. Is that enough? Let's see, if we put a wooden pipe here, and there. Then we put the engines there. Get out the wrench because they always face the wrong way. That should do it. Just need a little room for the levers. And let's see, get 2 lopper for you. Now that many buckets. 2 lava for you. 2 lava for you. Okay. Uh-oh. Crap, turn off. Did not have the blueprint in here. Okay, so that's that. We're going to need all this other crap till we get to the so I don't want to leave these running. I'm afraid of what might happen. And it is destroying the walkway, that's good. So yeah, I'll be back after I fill this up with some stuff. Well, it looks like the stairs are facing the wrong way. Must be going in the wrong Z direction, which sucks. I either have to redo the blueprint or move this to the other end and build it in that direction. Neither of which I particularly want to do. But I guess we'll go ahead and check to see if the water part works. If that works, then I have this ender chest here, and it looks like it can pull from this inventory. Yeah, so it should be able to pull from here too. This looks like it needs sped up. The water will fix itself eventually. But that's going to be one of the slower points of this. And of course we have the water noise to put up with as well. But that looks like it works, so I can shut these off. I can fix this, and then I'll build this straight portion of the tunnel and be back probably tomorrow. Because this is going to take a while. But I will see you in a moment. Or a day, depending on your relativity. Was a couple days actually. But this part is done. The chunk loaders worked out quite well. I hadn't noticed that up there before. Yeah, the chunk loaders worked out quite well. This did the whole thing without me having to replace this because of them. So apparently the limit I ran into in the nether was solely because the chunks were unloaded. And for this part, this worked out a lot better than I was thinking it was going to. I thought the portal was further back than it actually is. But I can just barely fit this tunnel before the entrance here, right along the edge of what's going to be destroyed. And this will be the outer edge of the tunnel here. The rest of it's going to be that direction. And it's going to go straight and up and then connect to that. I just have to move this here, and I don't even have to move the engines. So yeah, let's go look at this end. There's also been a Buildcraft patch that has doubled the number of rails you get. Number of tracks you get, I mean. Which happened after I made all those tracks, but I guess that's good for future projects. I'm considering going into creative and just giving myself twice as many rails since they changed it. But I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. Probably depends on how much or how many resources I have to make all of this. It is quite a long line. Let's see, are we almost there? I'll be back once we get there. Okay, here I do not actually know how I'm going to do this. I'm thinking I'm just going to have a spiral down somewhere around here. Right here is a good spot to stand. We have... Okay, I'm going to switch it to peaceful. We have that platform down there that still needs to be renovated. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with that. Well, I kind of have an idea of what I want to do with it. I just don't know how big it's going to be and how much space it's going to take. So I haven't done the downward spiral yet. I don't want to use the elevator rails because they just don't look right. It's just having a rail going up a straight wall, and a cart riding that rail just does not look right to me. If there was some kind of pulley system or elevator thing, that would be okay, but just a rail going up a sheer wall does not look right. So I want to do just a big spiral down, and then some kind of platform down there for the exit. And then we're going to renovate this whole area down here. And I don't know what we're going to do with this top part. Probably just leave it like it is, and you wouldn't be able to see it very much. It's like something stuck on up there. Okay, so I will build that other part. And then I'm going to lay the tracks like I did in the nether. And when I get ready to do the junctions, I will be back. And we are back. So this part's pretty simple. Push the button, you go along, go straight down. These will accelerate you. When you're coming back, these are going to slow you back down. Then you're going to go here, speed back up. But right here, going to want a detector rail, and they apparently don't have high-speed detector rails, so I hope this works. And actually, under that, this will come in from this side. So, yeah. Under that, we're going to have red alloy wire. Do the hard part. Okay, we still have enough energy. Let's do that and that. We're going to have to go that way. Okay, that means we need to do this part first. How are we going to do this? Okay, let's see. Where does the chunk start? Okay, I can do that like over here. Like that. Then have this come there. Then we'll have a repeater set to the maximum possible delay. Can we have a repeater there? Maybe not. Should be able to have one here, though. I'm not sure why we can't. We can have one there. That should be more than a block. Why can we not do that? Oh, those are stairs. That might be why. That's half slabs. Still should be able to place something on top of it. I bet if we did red power 2 half slabs, we would be able to do it. Do I have my handsaw with me? There it is. Let's go ahead and get out this as well. And we should hopefully have some wood. We may need more. Let's hope that's enough. So, why can't we put that on this but not the repeater? That doesn't make much sense. So that's going to go there. Then the repeater, maximum delay. And then we're going to have this hook up to a toggle latch. How are we going to do that? Kind of won't. If we had the toggle latch on the side, we can't do that. Can't just have the toggle latch there, because then the thing would be wrong. How can we do this that would actually work? In a 1x1 area. We might could get, well, that wouldn't fix anything. I suppose we could break one of the stairs. That one probably wasn't the best one to break, but we shouldn't be able to see it anyway. If we put that there, break that, replace it with one of these, and put the toggle latch there, and it should be on by default. Then, let's see, this should be line X, and I'm not sure how many chunks. Let's see, we'll go with that many to start off with. Let's go see if that is far enough. And while we're up here, we can work on this end. This did not build right with the builder because it was not one thick chunks or sections, so it didn't do the slope thing right, so I had to build that part manually. And also the builder destroyed the what is it, bedrock here. Don't see the lasers though. We may be out of render range. That could be a problem. Apparently I missed a piece of glass there. Still don't see it. Okay, let's just see how many chunks this is. This is chunk 1. Chunk 2. Chunk 4. Chunk 5. And chunk 6. So 4, 5, 10, 11. Yeah, 11 chunks is right. But that should be that much. You turn off the lasers before I cover that up. Then I gotta do this part still. Whoops, that was a mistake. Okay, so you go here. Still have enough energy. Whoa. Over, please. There we go. That goes there. Goes there. Then we have detector rail. Then one of these. And one of these here. That way when this is coming back, it should turn off the chunk loader. So you go this way. Another piece of glass missing? Several pieces. Okay. So you go this way. Then when you come back, you go this way. You toggle on the chunk loader. Then we'll go up here. Then when the cart comes back, after we've left the area, it's going to pass over this, toggle off the chunk loader with a short delay, or a long delay, and end up back over here. should end up here before the chunk loader toggles off. Okay. So up here, we forgot to do that while we're over here. This, I'm not so sure about. So let's see. We want to have another one of these. No, we want to have a detector rail here. Then we're going to have a disembarking track. Now I may have to switch these to regular rails, I'm not sure. So this way, you'll come through, this will switch, and you'll go around, hopefully get thrown off into the portal. This will come back, go this way, and then back to our entrance area. Was that the right rail? No. And apparently that has to be powered, that's right. Hopefully that doesn't mess anything up. No, everything looks fine. Hopefully this actually works. That should work. Let's try it out. Okay. I'm not so sure about these T-junctions with high-speed tracks. They may cause problems. Okay, that might also cause a problem. Why aren't you accelerating? Okay, now you are. What just happened there? That's not right. Huh. Let's try this again. A little more speed. Where are you? Okay, that might work. Then we'll just use the arrow keys to move. Well, guess not. Going too fast now. And we broke that crap. And our lever. Let me fix this. I'll be right back. Okay, let's try this again at low speed. Still. Why is it triggering when it's going this way? We could try putting a booster like right here. See how that works. Maybe that'll work. Oh. It'll work that way, but we didn't get in it right. Going fast? Seem to be. Then if we go the other way, oh wait, we just need to push it that way. I think the toggle latch may be switched the wrong way right now though. Let's see if this part works at least. happened there? That was weird. Just stopped. Huh. Why would it do that? It did it again. Okay, let's try removing some of these. And this one too. Oops. Oh crap, the rails. No! Ah, that's going to be terrible. I'll be right back. Okay, the half slab seemed to have been the problem. Uh-oh. Sounds like something didn't work. Oh, I bet the end here. Yep. Okay, we can fix that. I will be right back. Alright, this is what I did. I added a detector rail here to power this. Let's see if this still works. We will, I think, do the whole thing. Actually, let's check under here first to make sure the toggle latch is toggled right. That should be like that. And you were the booster rail. Okay. From the beginning. Okay, that still works. I'll be back when we're going the other way. Okay, we're coming up on the intersection. Slowing down. Turning. Accelerating. Going up. Getting thrown off. Cart is going back. Hopefully with no explosions this time. I didn't hear any explosions. Everything is working. Excellent. So now then we just need to renovate that area down there. Let me grab this. And let's go look at that. And while I'm heading there, I will see how long this episode's been. Okay, we are out of time anyway, so next episode we will hit this area. See if we can't make it look pretty. But that's going to be it for this episode. Like if you like, subscribe if you're not. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.